All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai. Double honors to the apostle elders, a great millstone who rule well. And salutations to all you brothers out there pushing this word in love, truth, sincerity, and humility. Once again, it's the brother Shatia from the Chicago camp coming back to you with what I hope is another quick and edifying sit down. And this sit down is going to be on data centers, okay, and the absolute lack of respect that these big tech companies have, not only towards the people of the town and their resources, but the dead. Yes, you heard that right, the dead. So this video you're going to see is, I believe it's involving a place called Cave County. I believe it's in Kentucky. If I'm not mistaken, the guy will inform you. But yeah, this is a very disturbing story where, even the dead can't rest in peace. So we'll let this video play and we'll get some scripture.
Yo, they're about to dig up a cemetery to put a data center in Cave City, Kentucky. They're trying to do it right now. Now, the people of Cave City have been blocking this data center, but at the end of the day, it's coming. And when it does, they're pretty much going to move several people. Anybody in Kentucky, anybody in Cave City, just be mindful of this. If your family is buried at this cemetery, which I'm going to put in the comments, you definitely need to get on it. And you definitely need to complain to your magistrate, your local government, anybody that will listen. Have a good day.
This is why we call Esau Edom the devil. Because as we all know, when these big data centers come to these small towns, they use up all the water resources. Okay, and when this water gets used and pumped back out, however it's pumped back out into nature, you have all these testimonies from people saying that their water is brown. Okay, their water becomes undrinkable. Now, in these small towns, they are not like Chicago where you have a big lake next to it, or other places where there may be some river or stream. Many of these people operate on well water. So it's not like they have a great abundance of water to use. Okay? And so what these data centers do is they destroy everything within that town. And now you have a situation where these big tech companies are calling in, I'm sure, some type of eminent domain bullshit. And now they are doing land grabs. Okay. Now we all know cemeteries are usually privately owned. So that whoever is behind these data centers, as far as these real estate deals, these private cemetery, these people who own these private cemeteries, you better believe they're getting a pay cut. And shame on them. Okay, here it is. You have lots of people who have paid money, because it's expensive to bury somebody. You at least need about $30,000 to bury somebody. All right, that's not chump change. Okay, and here it is. These families who have their family members in these cemeteries, now you telling me that they have to deal with the fact that you have to exhume The coffins, you have to exhume the bodies out of the ground. Where are they going to get relocated to? Okay, and if they're going to get relocated, is this private company or is this data center going to do it for free? Even though they shouldn't be doing it at all. Are they going to compensate the family for the absolute disrespect and violation of the remains of their dead family members? See, this is where this guy has to go. All his ambitions that he has in mind to make money only cause destruction. And this is why the scripture says, yep. I think it's increase hell. I know it says it. It might spell it a different way. Let me put it on pause and find it real quick. This is Habakkuk 2 and 4. And it says, behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him. Right? As I said before, all this guy's financial ambitions come at the expense of other people. You know, his meaning bad Uncle Esau, the so-called white man, the wild man. All right. He can never have a vision or an invention that he can make that doesn't come off the exploitation or destruction of people and property. Okay? It's all about money, and money means control. It says, behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by faith. Yea, also because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire as hell, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied. That's him. Okay, the mentality of these devils is the fact that they can never be satisfied. One would think if you have it all, you would just sit back and just enjoy what you have. But no, these guys keep taking and taking and taking and taking and taking and taking. This is why they said, I think it's in Matthew, I forgot what chapter it is. It's in the New Testament. If grape gatherers no, it's Obadiah. Sorry about that. Obadiah 1 and I'm going to start at 4. Obadiah 1 and 4. It says, though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, thence will I bring thee down, saith Yahweh. Because all these big time tech guys, Musk, Amazon, Zuckerberg, all these people who are investing billions and billions of dollars into artificial intelligence, you know, they feel like they are untouchable. And whatever want to do, whatever they want to pursue their heart's desire to endeavor, they're going to do it. All right, without any type of recourse. It says, if thieves came to thee, If robbers by night, how art thou cut off? Would they not have stolen till they had enough? If the grape gatherers came to thee, would they not leave some grapes? All right, this is saying, dude, usually when most people want something, or even if you're going to steal it, usually when people steal, they steal what they need and they keep it moving. All right? They're not just going to totally take everything. All right? If a thief break into your house, they're going to take what they need, even if they take a lot. They'll take your food, they'll take your money, they might take your jewelry. But at least if you came home, you know, your couch will still be there. Your dining room table will be there. Your silverware will be there. No, not Esau. Esau's the type of guy that he'll come in your house, take everything inside of your house, and then when he get through, he take the windows, all right? And after he takes the windows, he's going to take all the copper, all the iron, all the plumbing, and the only thing you'll be left with is the frames of your house. And if he's feeling ambitious, he'll find a way to take the whole house too. That's this guy. That's these people who are moving these life sucking data centers. We're putting these life sucking data centers into these towns. And you see all the destruction that they do to these lands. And they're still trying to build more. And this is why this guy has to be put out of the way, because everything he does causes destruction. His heart's ambition will make it so that if he does whatever he wants to, as the scripture says, no flesh is going to be saved, not even them. And this is why we're going to go to Revelation. We could probably end it on this. I didn't want to make this too long. Revelation 12. No, it's 11 and 18. And it says, and the nations were angry, and thy wrath is come, and the time of the dead that they should be judged, and that thou shouldest give reward unto thy servants the prophets, and to the saints and them that fear thy name, small and great, and should destroy them which destroyeth the earth. And that's bad Uncle Esau, the so-called white man, the wild man. As I said before, all his heart's ambitions lead to destruction, complete and utter destruction. He wants data centers. They destroy the land, they destroy the water, and now you have it to where even the dead cannot even rest in peace. This guy has got to go ASAP. So that's all I wanted to say on this. Hope you're all edified. Till the next time, we're going to say Shalom.